My name is Brother Lorenzo Thomas. I'm the founder of the Mod Study Group. I actually created it in 2007. The aim of the group is to situate people, men and women, in a scholarship setting where they study as groups individually and then come together at the end of the day to unite ourselves. As far as the women coming together with the men, we unite ourselves in the form of a PowerPoint to kind of solidify our point. Stops. And trauma makes you start to protect. So that's why you see people, they are like they were when they was 15 years old. Is that right? Yeah. Most people you see, you ain't seen in 20 years, they're the same way. Yeah. You go up to them, they're talking about the very same thing. Exactly. Hey, the same line that got you when you was 15, you can get a person when they're 50. Hey girl, you look so good. It's because we want to critique and change the behavior of ourselves because we think that that's our real biggest enemy, is what we do. And the brotherhood and sisterhood was really solidifying points for most people. So when sisters got around other good sisters, they felt better, they did better for themselves. So me, as that like-minded person, the more I got around other men, the more I got around brothers, I felt a little bit more solidified. And thus, I said, man, we need to mimic this because there's a lot of sons that don't have their fathers, they don't have impacts, they don't have mentorship. So if we can create a group setting, we can impact people at a more, a faster rate. Because the men group represent a circle of influence. The Mod Study Group is based off truth, and we believe that every angle and aspect of society has glimpses of the truth. Even in the church, you're gonna find some things that are truthful, because in order for them to structure their church, they had to go and take something from what we say was our ancient teachings. So there's truth in different angles of society. So we say just when you come to Ma'at, you are in a good place, especially if you was a religious person. You knew that about me. Every time you come to me, you will do it with honor and respect and you use a sense of cordialness. It's because you know if the mind is triggered, it goes back into the state of mind that really produced it. Like if you really work with a person, it reminds them of what produced them. And the undeveloped back. And that will be our solution. Nothing more, nothing less. There's a lot of different angles, but we think Ma'at presents us with the best opportunity to reunify ourselves and thus reinvigorate the genius that's in us. Because it really has less to do with our enemy and more to do with our consciousness and where we are. So I would say to anybody that's coming from a different background, hey man, that's the basis for building. That's the basis for building. The fact that you have been studying somewhere. So it makes it a little bit easier for you. I would like to say, listen, if you change your behavior, you change your reality. If you change what you do in reference to yourself, you change the reality of our community as a whole. And once you believe in your mind that what you are doing is gonna impact somebody else, you stay to that. You stay to that, you hold strong to it, and it is gonna yield a great, it's gonna yield a great surplus for you. So just hang in there, man. And if you ever, I guess if you ever in need to find some place to fellowship and hang out with truth sayers, hey, come over to 4431 Mayfield Road. Look to see you then. Take care.